One motherfucking
Right.
year. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Actual Anime Podcast. I'm your host,
Nerd.
Stefan. I got Caleb over here.
What's going on, gang? Let's do it.
Yeah.
1 year. Let's
One
1 year,
year.
bro.
Hey, Good Kid Gameplays right here. Say what's good,
What's,
man.
what's going on? The 1 year anniversary. Many more to
Bro.
come. Let's
Hey,
go.
hey,
Let's do
1
it, bro.
year. Let me just
Rocking it.
let me just emphasize, Uno, 1 year, bro.
Yeah.
We've been doing this bitch for
365.
1 year, 365
Yeah.
days. We've been doing this shit.
Crazy.
Okay?
And you know what's
So,
crazy, bro, is like our lives have changed so much in the last 365 days. Like
mhm.
I PCS'd, I moved, you're gone doing your thing. Bro, Ellis is still rocking. If you haven't checked out his Final Fantasy walkthrough, bro, y'all need to go ahead and check it out, bro, because he's live all the time watching it. This
We
dude's just grinding, bro.
appreciate
Hey,
we are at
Ella's been
60
cranking
subscribers,
out.
bro.
That's
60 subscribers,
crazy.
and we going up.
Yeah, going
It's
up. I'm
crazy.
telling you, Ella's
Like,
been cranking videos out, bro.
bro, and I'm telling you, I'll always like drop in and just like see what's going on, bro. He's always on his grind. Like, we just got so much stuff going on, and the fact that we haven't like broke this up for a year, that's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
that's
So
special.
mad respect to y'all, bro.
That's
Yeah,
real
that's what I'm
special,
saying.
man. But having a podcast it's work. Everybody knows it's work, but it's also great
Yeah.
because we had a whole bunch of friendships and relationships that we made. Shout out to y'all for being amazing co-hosts
Yeah.
because
Appreciate
this
you, man.
started as an idea and we done got 500 followers off this motherfucker. So shout out
Yeah.
to all y'all.
Thanks.
Shout out to all y'all.
And
But yeah,
then like shout out to the podcasts who've come on and like just been a feature on the pod, bro. Thank you for having us on yours. If we've been on yours or vice versa, brother, thanks for making this a reality because this is just something that we just decided to do. B brought us the idea and was like, hey, y'all, would y'all be down for this? And then it's just been a journey, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah, for
you're
sure.
you're cool. Well, everyone loves that blessing because they sent me questions that they wanted to ask us. So we're gonna get right into it.
Let's rock it,
All right.
man.
We're gonna get right into it. So first question we got is from Dev the Great. Shout out to the Gasame podcast.
Dev the Great.
Dev the Great. Shout out to the
What?
Gasame podcast, man. He said, first anime each of you ever watched.
Dang.
Ellis, I want you to start, bro.
Shoot, that's an easy one for me.
Yep.
I'm gonna start with Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna give a quick synopsis of how this happened though. Like first show was Dragon Ball Z, aired on Toonami on a Saturday. My older
Mhm.
brother was watching. I remember this vividly. My older
Mhm.
brother was watching the Namek saga. I
Mm.
was like, "Yo, what is this?
Yeah.
Like this is like different from any other cartoon that I've seen." And it was like violent. I'm like, I need to get on this. So that's how it all
Yeah.
started. And that was like the gateway to everything else, literally.
Right.
So Dragon Ball Z
Mhm.
was my very first anime that I got into. Very first show that I seen.
Okay.
So
Okay.
go.
Caleb, what
Yeah.
about you, man?
So I got kind of two answers to this. So my first one answer will be whether or not you consider this an anime. I do, and I don't care if they do, but if they don't, I'll have like a secondary one. But I remember it crystal clear. It was waking up on a Saturday and trying to look for Power Rangers. Okay. Power Rangers wasn't on, and my older brother had Yu-Gi-Oh on the TV. I had no idea what the hell I was getting myself into. And I
Mhm.
was sitting there like, man, I'm here to see the Power Rangers, bro. Like, you need to fix this shit. And he was like,
Yep.
no, just give it some time. Give it some time. Hooked. And then I
Yeah.
found out that there was a whole, like, the animation style was different. Everything was different. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, it was just not like something I'd ever seen before. And then I found out this was a genre of cartoon and that they were
Mhm.
on all the time. And then, so I guess my first real one, if you don't count Yu-Gi-Oh, was Naruto because it came
Mhm.
on right afterward. And it was right
Mm.
in the middle of the Chunin exams, like right in the middle.
Yep.
And it was the episode that Sasuke gets bit by Orochimaru was the first episode I ever watched. And then I was like, I don't know how I'm going to like stop watching this. And I was pissed that I had to wait a week. So yeah, that's
Yep.
kind of how the journey started.
So how
Okay.
old were you when you watched that?
Fuck.
If you can remember.
I had to have been like 5, something like that. Something Like,
A youngin. Yeah.
yeah, young.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
I can't
the age.
remember honestly. Yeah, I was real young.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, man. Obviously, Dragon Ball Z for me.
Well, see, everybody.
I remember
Yeah.
the very first episode that I watched of Dragon Ball Z was when Goku first pulled up to Namek and they was getting their shit bodied by Raccoon. And then he pulled up and like the ship kind of opened real slow and you
The
saw him
way that the
standing there
drop
looking
and he
cold.
just
Yeah, bro. And then
I
he
know
pulled
exactly
up
what you're
and
talking about.
rocked Raccoon, bro. I was like, yeah, whatever this is, I need more of it. Whatever this is, I need more of it. So I definitely, you know, that made me a Dragon Ball Z fan. So I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Z, man.
Yeah, actually, which funny because you were saying, Ellis, like most people started watching Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Dragon Ball was like my 5th watched. I ended up watching, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh, then it was Naruto, and then I think it was Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, really?
Was my 3rd, yeah. Like I was Dragon Ball was something I didn't find out till I was talking about anime at school. And then my friend was like, yeah, bro, you haven't seen anything yet. You don't even know about Goku. And I was like, who the hell is that? And then that started the Dragon Ball journey. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Dragon Ball was definitely my first one, but it's weird because like technically One Piece was my second watch show because then I found out about like Toonami and shit like that. And I was like just chilling watching Toonami. And then I remember it was Thriller Bark because I remember seeing Brook and Luffy and all them and Nami. And I was like, who the hell are these niggas? And I watched it for a little bit and I was like, okay, cool. That's a pretty cool show. And then I just watched Inuyasha and everything else. So
it just goes. Yeah.
So random suggestion. So probably in like our next episode or whatever, we need to talk about the importance of what Toonami brung.
Oh, facts, bro. The impact it had on us.
We got to do a topic for that.
For sure.
Facts. 100%.
Toonami changed my life, man.
Bro, I promise you, there's no way that I would have been where I am today. And I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating. I'm really not. There's no way I'd be where I am today without having watched those shows. There's just no way. Because it wasn't just entertainment for us, because it gave us mentalities that we didn't even know we were going to have. Like, you got to think, the cartoons that we have back then, they were always about like determination, relying on others, never giving up, always chase your dreams, you know, and that built that mentality into us. You know what I mean? So yeah, just crazy stuff, man.
For sure. Yeah. Shout out to you, Dev the Great. Shout out to Gasway Podcast, man.
Yo,
lit as hell. Okay, cool. Next one we got. It's also from Dev the Great. Shout out to you again, my dog. Yeah, double. He said, aliens came to blow up the earth, and only one anime show can save us all. Which show is it?
Damn.
Shout out to you, bro, because that's a fire-ass question.
This is a fire question, but it's also a really in-depth question, because there's so many questions I have to ask on this question to be able to give you a solid answer. How strong are the aliens? How many are there? Are we talking about just saving the planet? Or are we talking about minimizing potential damage to the planet? Like, there's so many questions, because I could go out here and say blank, but then, like I said, we send Goku, right? But he doesn't give a fuck about collateral damage. He's just trying to win. You know, so like,
true.
So the Earth will still be here, but people may not be here. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right,
man. One anime show to save us all, bro. I kind of want to say Dragon Ball, bro. I kind of want to say Dragon Ball because, I mean, they've had aliens come to Earth before and try to wreck their shit, and they said, nah, cuz this my set. You better step off, bro. You better go somewhere with it. But, dang, man.
It's hard because if we pick Dragon Ball, we're picking aliens to fight aliens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn. And I'm not going to lie, bro. It depends on who pulls up, because
it does.
It depends on who pulls up, bro, because it depends on who's strong. I'm going to tell you right now, if it doesn't matter about collateral damage and everybody like that, and it doesn't matter, like as long as Earth's still here and we have to guarantee a win, I'm picking One Punch Man. Because Saitama's taking everybody.
I had that in mind.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, bro. Like, he's taking everybody out.
One Punch Man is a good one.
And I mean, pressed him, bro.
One dude, too. And they was pressing Saitama. It's one dude.
And he wrecked everybody.
Yeah. The fights that are in One Punch Man, honestly, I think I'm gonna give it to Saitama, bro.
Yeah,
I think I might have to give it to Saitama. As much as I want to
It's
say
hard.
Dragon Ball, as much as I want to say Dragon Ball,
yeah.
I'm like, Saitama is one singular nigga that can body a majority of y'all's favorite motherfucking characters.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh my gosh.
If it's one person, I'm picking Saitama.
See, I'm trying to think because I'm trying to think of like planetary,
like
power
levels
scale
of strength. Yeah, like planetary, universal, like
So, but the thing is, he didn't say that the aliens were gonna like are planetary. He just said they're coming to like to Earth, right?
They're coming to blow up the Earth.
You know,
what scale are we talking here?
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Baki. Bro, we got characters. Bro, we got characters that are doing
they
the most. We got several characters that are doing. They're not even human at this point.
That's fact.
I feel like they could take them.
Lying.
I feel like they could take them. I was trying to not pick Dragon Ball Z because that's like the generic.
Yeah, I didn't want to be generic. That's why I said I was thinking about it.
I got to go with Baki.
See, it's hard, bro. That's what I'm saying. It depends because if we're talking about like an army, there's no shot. I'm taking like there's just no shot, bro. There's no way.
I'm taking like One Punch Man. I feel like
I think I gotta take
if it's an army or if it's just one dude, I think Saitama is a really safe choice. Really safe choice.
Yeah, it is.
So
okay.
Dragon Ball is like the generic answer. I want to say that, but
Saitama, I think I'm going One Punch Man.
Baki's dad, Yujiro Hama.
Bro, Yujiro, he slapped around an African elephant, bro. Think about that shit.
Bro,
as a human man, like
as a human, like
it was an interesting choice. I did not think you were gonna go that way. I thought you were for sure gonna go like AOT or
AOT ain't doing
Kaisen or something like that.
Nothing, bro. Like, well, bro. I swear to God, Aaron ain't doing shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. To me, it's got to be like Saitama, Goku. Like, it's got to be one of those.
It's got to be somebody overpowered. It's got to be
like you don't
know the scale. You don't know if it's one. Right. You don't know if it's like millions. So
if we're talking like Alien versus Predator type of aliens, Baki's slapping everybody. So like, I'm cool with that answer. But if they're pulling up, like if Frieza's pulling up, bro, I'm not sending Baki to go fight him. You feel me? So it's like depends. It's just.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me scratch my answer completely. Give me everybody from Bleach. Give me everybody.
Facts, bro. Bro, Ichigo solos. Like, I mean, that's a hard question, bro. Deb, I appreciate the question, bro. You're really making us think. I think I'm gonna rock with Saitama because it doesn't matter how many he's fighting. But like, if I'm picking a universe, I'll probably go Dragon Ball just to be safe.
Okay,
but
I mean,
Naruto also fought aliens, so it's kind of hard.
That's true.
I think honestly, you could have a bunch of different answers to this question.
You could, bro.
Depending on how he is.
Yeah. To me, I'm going Saitama though.
I was thinking of Bleach because I'm like, bro, Bleach characters are like almost at par with Dragon Ball characters. Like
planetary level of strength.
So it's tough. But yeah, those are all good answers. That's a tough question. That was good.
That was crazy.
A real tough question. Oh man. Okay. Cool. All right. So the next question I got is from Sons of Tokyo. Shout out to y'all. Amazing podcast. They said, when and why did you get into anime?
Well, I think
why?
I think we answered the when earlier.
Yeah.
So
why?
I think it was just something action, bro. It's just action for me. And I'm one of those people that, as much as I love storyline, don't get me wrong, I love character development. That didn't start developing till I was older, till I started really getting into like, man, dude, you see where he was and where he's coming from, and now you see where he is. That developed when I was older. As a kid, I just wanted to see action. So I don't know if y'all remember, 2007 was a lit year because Transformers first dropped and a bunch of other like super good movies had just dropped. But if you really think about it, the Transformers entire series, their storylines are kind of dog shit. But the action in that bitch, when Michael Bay was blowing shit up, that's all you cared about.
Yep.
I just want to see Optimus Prime fuck everybody up. That's it.
Yep.
That's all I care
Stuff
about.
blowing up, bro. I
Yeah,
love
and
Transformers.
that's exactly why I got into anime, because every show you watch, outside of maybe a handful, the action is just something that you could never see as a human do. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
just like
you can't do
you just
anything real life that you see in
yeah,
anime.
yeah. And it was the characters that were bigger than life, and seeing the action and the fight scenes that would take place, and just imagining like every time, we all did it, bro. So I'm about to like expose myself, but I don't give a damn. I was like 8 years old. When we all had that moment where we were like hanging out with our group of friends and we were like having that fantasy fight, you know what I mean? And then you just like you're just trying to team wipe, and it's like you versus all of your other friends, and you just hit them with that Kamehameha, you know what I mean? And they're like, nah, dude, you're dead, bro. Like, nah, bro, I killed you, bro. You're dead.
Nah,
you know
we
what I
used
mean?
to be having arguments, bro. Like, nah, I just killed you. I swear
I
to
did it
God,
faster,
I just
bro.
killed you.
Yeah.
Nah,
Bro, and that's why I got into it. It was just like the fantasy element of it that other shows never really gave me. Because we had like the old school Justice League and things like that, the old school Batman Beyond, but the action was never on the level that we could see in anime. So like I remember the first time I ever saw like Goku go Super Saiyan, I was hyped, bro. I was like, dude, go get him.
That was a moment for everybody.
Yeah, that was a core memory, bro. I'll never forget the first time seeing that. I swear to God, I'll never forget it.
Never.
You can't forget.
You can't, bro. I was sitting down on my couch. It was a black leather couch. I had a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, the old school ones, not the ones they make now, bro. And I was just sitting there, and I stopped eating my Doritos. I stopped. I was like,
he had the powder.
I was just staring. I was like, bro, what the fuck is happening? A little 6-year-old just like, bro, crazy. Yeah, that's why. Just because of the fantasy element of the action for me, and there was so much. It was like you unearthed a whole different genre of like shows. You didn't just wait for one anymore. You could like the whole Saturday was just filled with it. It was crazy.
Dedicated to it. Nah, it's kind of the same thing for me. I like the whole fantasy aspect of anime, and like obviously I just told y'all, like the very first episode I watched was like Goku at literally his most confident. Like I can beat anybody's ass that I look at right now. And I was like, yo, that's crazy, bro. That dude is different. And when he came out, he knocked the fucking dust out of Raccoon, bro. I'm talking,
he did, bro.
That dude, bro. I was like, this is it.
It was.
Is that the most one-sided fight in Dragon Ball?
It's one of them.
It's one of them, definitely.
It's got to be one of them, bro. Because when I tell you Goku was giving him the paws, bro, he was giving him the hands, dog.
Yeah. Another one-sided fight in Dragon Ball is in the Buu saga, Videl versus Popovich.
Dude.
That is a one. Watching that fight kind of hurt me. I was like,
did, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do him like that. Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, if Gohan would have went in, though, if Goku didn't stop him, if Gohan would have went in, that boy would have been over.
It might have been over.
But yeah.
So I'll give y'all my take on when I actually watched it. It was probably about like 6 or 7. Like I said before, my older brother was watching Dragon Ball. We was on the Planet Namek saga, and Caleb, what you said about the action, I'm completely opposite. I was in it for the story on why I watched it. We all know. I don't know if y'all were Nickelodeon fans, Disney fans, or Cartoon Network.
Of course. Come on, bro. I'm all of them.
And a little bit of Nickelodeon, bro. A little bit of Nickelodeon.
Nah, if I started dropping some heat on you, bro, you'd realize you watch more Nickelodeon than you think. But go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm saying like out of all 3, what did y'all watch the most? Like it was Cartoon Network for me.
It's got to be CN, bro. It's got to be.
I know that's a big question, but I grew up watching Cartoon Network, and then I started watching
Cartoon Network hard when I was like 10 or 11. Like my early developmental years was Nickelodeon, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I was always Cartoon Network, bro. I was Cartoon Network, and then like when nothing cool was on Cartoon Network, I would watch like Nickelodeon, or I'd watch Boomerang or some shit like that. Like Disney Channel was kind of like my last.
Now Boomerang is kind of part of Cartoon Network, but I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
But like when Toonami came on, I was like, yo, this is like way darker and more grittier than like we got Billy and Mandy, we got Tom and Jerry. This ain't those shows. Like when 5 o'clock, when 5:30 came on, that was when it was time for like the mature type of content.
Didn't they give you like a heads up, like on the screen? They'd be like, "All right, see you from Cartoon Network," and then like Toonami
it
and
was
like
like a,
Adult
it was like a
Swim and all that stuff
countdown.
would start.
It was like
Yeah.
a countdown of when Toonami was about to air, and I remember seeing a promo, and I'll put it on my Instagram because it's gonna remind me. I saw a promo of Rurouni Kenshin. It was the voice of Optimus Prime. I forgot his name. I apologize, but he
Didn't he just
did the
pass away?
promo. No, he's still alive.
No, he's still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah, he did the promo for Rurouni Kenshin. When I saw the promo, I was like, okay, this is way darker than what it's supposed to be. And the story alone, I was like, yo, I'm all in. And that's when I started getting into Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop, shit, even Sailor Moon. Like all those shows was completely different from what we got from Cartoon Network. So I would say pretty much why is the story pretty much because we never really got like a mature type of content from any of the cartoons like we've seen. So story for me for sure was a definite. Like
just
not. Oh, go on.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. My apologies.
No, you get. Like when we saw Dragon Ball Z, we had Vegeta killing dudes.
Facts, bro.
Nice, bro. Vegeta was definitely committing genocide on Planet Namek.
Absolutely, bro, dude.
Yeah.
He was putting people 6 feet under, bro. Disgusting.
Yeah. Like we saw Vegeta kneeing on Burter's neck, and then we saw him finishing up the rest of the Ginyu Force. I'm like, bro, is this something I'm supposed to be watching? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be watching.
What is this rated? Yeah, what's the rating?
Exactly.
You'd be like looking over your shoulder, hoping your mom started watching.
Right. No, but that's my take though.
All right. So just real quick before we head on to the other one, I just want to give y'all a little bit of perspective on. I know y'all think you watched a lot of Cartoon Network, and we all did. Don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking we're like blurring the lines between certain shows because, bro, we watched a lot. I'm talking a lot of Nickelodeon when we were kids. All right, Nickelodeon shows from the early 2000s. We watched Rugrats, Fairly Odd Parents, Hey Arnold, SpongeBob, Invader Zim, Drake and Josh, iCarly, Danny Phantom, Wild Thornberries, Rocket Power, Cat Dog, Zoe 101, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Jimmy Neutron, Blue's Clues, All Grown Up Chalk Zone. That's a lot of shows, bro. And that's just Ned's The Classified School Survival Guide. We all watched it, bro. Like, bro, that's a lot of. Yeah, that's a lot. Now we're looking at Cartoon Network, Total Drama Island, Mucho Lucho. If you guys haven't watched it,
Mucha Lucha,
bro, that's a nugget, bro.
Hey, the flea was that nigga in that show, bro. I'm trying to tell you,
bro. Chowder.
Yep.
Time Squad was for a little while. Yeah, Misadventures of Flapjack for sure. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yep.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Loved it.
Early Duck Dodgers. Codename Kid Next Door. Ben 10 Alien Force. And I'm trying to see. Oh, and Teen Titans. And Batman the Brave and the Bold. So it's like we watched a lot of shows on Cartoon Network, bro. But we watched a lot of Nickelodeon, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It wasn't as one-sided as we think.
There's a bunch of Nickelodeon. I even watched like the Nickelodeon shows that didn't run for a long time, like Cat Scratch.
Oh no,
Cat Scratch.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry, not to get us off topic, but like I remember I was having this conversation with somebody in my office the other day. I was like, if you could only pick Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, like which one are you picking? I said, oh, I'm picking Cartoon Network. But that means I'm losing a huge part of my childhood. And they were like, no, bro, you didn't watch that much Nickelodeon. And then I started like hammering off the list. And I was like, oh, no, dude, we're losing a lot of shows, bro.
Facts.
A lot.
Facts. But yeah, great question, man. Great question.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Ooh, I like this one. All right. This question is from the Otakuology podcast. Shout out to y'all. I remember talking to y'all like months ago, asking for podcast tips and stuff like that. So shout out to y'all. Y'all are fire. Their question is, what has it been like for y'all to make a podcast for an entire year? And congratulations. Dang, what has it been like?
Well, appreciate the congratulations on the first part.
Yeah. It's been work, It's been work. Obviously, we've loved it. We love every second of this.
Wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, wouldn't change it for the world. we talked about it a little earlier, but super glad to have met all you guys and super glad to have formed these connections and stuff like that. Like I talk to some of y'all on like a daily basis, you know.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
just from our perspective, it's been a really good ride having a podcast for
Yeah.
a whole year. So I don't know if y'all got any other thoughts or if I pretty much covered it in a very
No,
political way, but yeah.
no, yeah, same. Like I'm like from day one all the way up until now, like you've shown improvement of how you want this stuff to go. Like this your shit. We just here. Like
Facts.
we come up with the topics every now and then, but like this is mostly your stuff. Like I
This
got
is
my
true.
own channel and stuff. I know Kayla, you said you were thinking about doing something. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the stuff, like you are the one that compiled all this stuff, and we
Mhm.
just along for the ride.
Facts.
So yeah, it's definitely a big improvement from where it was just me and you, and now we got Caleb along. Should we even have my girlfriend on one episode? Like
Yeah.
and it's only getting better from here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
definitely showing some improvement. Uh, consistency is key. You
Always.
always consistency is key,
Hmm.
and yeah, it definitely improved me because I'm not a talker at all. But when you
Yeah.
get me to talk about stuff that I like, we can go on and on. Like, yeah.
Facts.
So
We've had
Yeah.
like damn near 2.5, 3 hour episodes where we're all just
yeah,
bullshitting, bro. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the big thing for me, I only had like a couple points that I wanted to make. One, it only further solidified my love for anime and for like just the culture that we grew up in that wasn't really accepted when we were kids. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, video games
Hmm.
were cool and all, but like we all had that kid that was running through the hall like Naruto, and we're like,
Yeah.
nah, that's not
yeah,
it, bro. But you know, like
Yeah.
it reinvigorated my love for what I grew up watching, what I still love to do now. Give me a place to be able to talk, which I love to do. Obviously, everybody knows I'm the talker of the group. I'll just ramble, bro.
Yeah.
Um, so I think that's like an appreciation thing for me. Obviously, B, you know, I appreciate you even inviting me on this thing. It's been a wild ride because we wouldn't be here without you. You're the one that set it all up. So, um, and like Ella said, this is your show, bro. We just here for the ride. And then
Yeah.
the last thing I'll say is it's challenged me, and it's challenged me because we've had conversations beforehand, like before this pod even started, like me and B would kick it back and forth of like, nah, bro, so and so would beat the crap out of so and so, or like back and forth or whatever. And now it holds me accountable because I put myself on the internet and
yeah,
I'll make a statement,
Hmm.
and I can't tell you how many times someone's like, nah, bro, nah, you said this in episode 5. No, but
right.
you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, damn, bro, they got me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's definitely held me more accountable and actually made me really put to a pen to paper and find out like what do I truly believe about certain things. And it just gives a community vibe, you know what I mean? Because like the
Hmm.
interaction between people, the questions that people send in, the other people we've had on the show, it
Hmm.
really makes you find out more about what you like, and you have to be able to stand 10 toes down on it and never like shy away from it. And I think that's really been an appreciation part too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
As
sure.
much as it's funny how y'all said, you know, this is all my thing. Because I never really thought about it that way.
Yeah,
That like I damn near did start this shit, bro. Because
yeah,
anytime I talk to somebody, I'm like, I always say we. I don't say
yeah,
I. Like y'all are just as much a part of this as like I am a part of this. I always tell
Yeah,
people, you know, when people hit me up like, hey, you want to collab? Oh yeah, let me talk to the guys real quick. Let me talk to the team real quick. You know, I couldn't do half of this without y'all. I don't think I've ever told y'all that, but I couldn't do half of this without y'all. So thank you, you know, for being here
yeah,
and supporting this vision that I got, man. Because I just want to, you know, talk about anime, talk shit. So appreciate y'all, man.
yeah, man, of course.
But yeah, having a podcast for a year is work. It's definitely make sure you're consistent with it. If y'all do want to, you know, start podcasts or if we motivate you to do anything in life, you know, just make sure you're consistent. Make sure you're sticking with it. Have a vision in mind, but be perfectly okay if that vision strays, because you know, not everything happens perfectly. Not everything
True.
happens on your time. I've learned that. Not everything happens on your time. So just, you
yeah,
know, take it one day at a time, take it one step at a time, and you got this, gang. I believe in y'all.
Yeah. And the last thing I'll say about this thing is, for those of you who are thinking about starting a podcast, like B has said, bro, there's never a perfect time. There's never a perfect time. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect topic or like the perfect equipment, it'll never happen. There's always going to be something going on. You don't think, well, I'll start it after the holidays because there's another holiday coming up. Well, I'll start it when I get this mic because then a new mic will come out. Just do it.
Just
do it. And understand that your early shit is going to be fucking trash. Just understand that. You got to go into it knowing that. And like, but it's the journey that you're going to go on. It's learning how to communicate with your audience, learning how to edit, learning how to do all this stuff. I didn't even know I was going to be knowing half the shit I know about podcasting. And I'm not even the host of the damn thing. I'm just here. But like, it's just be open to learning and constructive criticism. Don't get your feelings hurt. Take the good and the bad with it, and just realize there's never the best time to start. Just launch that mug, and then
just got to do it.
It's a marathon, not a race. That's what anything.
Yep. So make sure y'all stay consistent and stick with it. And yeah, we believe in you. So
that's it.
Cool. Great question. I like that. Otakuology podcast. I like y'all, man. All right. Ooh. So this question is from Sons of Tokyo. Shout out to y'all because y'all actually asked us a bunch. So shout out to y'all.
Okay.
What is your Mount Rushmore of sports anime?
Damn.
That's a
difficult one, man. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm really not super into sports animes, which is funny because I'm really into sports and I'm really into anime.
Yeah.
I would say my Mount Rushmore.
Damn. I'm gonna have to refresh myself. Hold on.
Hajime no Ippo, definitely on there.
Oh, that's that box one, right?
That's the box one, yeah.
Okay.
Hajime no Ippo.
Does martial arts count? I was gonna say, does martial arts count?
Technically, a martial arts show. It's
so
just
Baki's on
steroids. So Baki's definitely on that thing.
Blue Lock is getting there.
Yeah.
Blue Lock's good, bro.
Blue Lock is really good. Shout out to Mikey J for putting me on that shit, man. Because I was not on that until he hooked me. He was telling me about it. He hooked me on it. But yeah, Hajime no Ippo, Baki.
Did y'all ever watch Prince of Tennis?
Nah.
That's an old one, bro.
That's real old.
It's actually super good, bro. Super good.
Mm-hmm. Man. I don't watch a lot of like sports anime. I know Haikyuu. It's a good show. I don't know if I'll put it on my Mount Rushmore though. But I mean, it's a cool show. You know what? I'll throw Blue Lock on my Mount Rushmore.
I'm gonna put Blue Lock on mine too.
I'll throw it up there.
So I'm gonna put have y'all heard of Megalobox?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good show. Like aside from sports, it's got a good ass story along with it. I would have to put. See, I can't say Blue Lock because I only seen like 3 episodes. So after I finish, I'll give my opinion on it. But I really haven't gotten into the sports genre like that.
Yeah.
I'll say Baki too.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Blue Lock, Baki, Prince of Tennis, and Slam Dunk are my 4.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
really
good.
4.
But yeah, great. Hey, great question.
Bro, hard question too.
That was a real hard question. This is going to be an easy question for me though. Otaku Mike asked us, is Goku a bad father? What is
Hell yeah, he's the worst father, bro. Worst father, bro. Worst father. Now hear me out. So I originally, like I said, I started rewatching Dragon Ball not that long ago, just to because y'all make me always go read back, and like y'all always press my knowledge for this shit, so I had to rewatch some stuff. The very first time when y'all remember when Gohan got lost in the water, and the tiger stole his hat, his Dragon Ball hat, and everyone was Goku was looking all over for him. And then when Raditz came and took Gohan, and Goku was like, "Bruh, no, it wasn't even about proving he was stronger than him. It was like, you just can't touch my son. Leave my kid alone." That was the moments where I was like, you know what? those are the moments that cloud my judgment. I'm like, no, actually Goku's a good father. Like he's actually a good father. And then I realized, bro, Piccolo was kind of more of a father than Goku was.
No, he was. Facts.
If we're being honest. So you can't be a good father if somebody else was a better father than you. That's my argument for it. Like you just can't.
I mean,
when Piccolo raised Gohan more than Goku did.
I mean, yeah, because Goku was dead. Like
I was gonna say that
Goku was dead. There's no way you can come. And even then, if you remember, like the BoJack movie where Gohan was fighting BoJack and all them, Goku literally came back from the fucking dead. Don't know how he did it. He came back from the dead as a fucking spirit to knock the shit out of BoJack because he was pressing Gohan too hard. Bro, like he saw Gohan's potential in the Cell Saga and was like, yeah, I believe in you. A lot of people bullshit him for that decision because they're like, why the fuck did you send the kid out? No, he saw potential in him. He knew what he could do. So it's like, that's not a bad father choice. And then when he realized, okay, he might be in over his head, he said, Piccolo, Krillin, somebody give me a senzu bean. Let me go out there and help him. Like there's certain good dad moments that Goku has that make me think, he's a good dad. Or at least he's not as shitty as a dad as everybody thinks.
I don't think he's a scumbag, but I don't think personally, I just don't think you can label him a good father. But that doesn't necessarily you have to make him a deadbeat either.
Yeah.
I just think that he's just like
kind of there.
I could understand to the point where people are saying, yo, Goku was a very bad parent, but on the other hand, I'm more on leaning on be more side. Like for the most part, it sucked, but Goku was dead for the pretty much all through the Saiyan saga.
Yep.
All throughout the like the Buu saga, he came back with the tournament and shit started to pop off. But there are some good points to where Goku showed that he cares. Like he cares.
Yeah, of course he cares.
It's not like Gon's father. Like you don't see
when he was just never there.
Yeah, but
I
would lean towards the more he's a fair dad. I would just
he's a pretty average fair dad.
But here's what the one thing that always holds me back from saying he's a good father, and the real barrier here, obviously, like I said earlier, was the Piccolo thing, but obviously, like Goku's dead. I truthfully believe this. I honestly believe this 100%. And please feel free to disagree with me if you want to. I think that Goku cares more about winning and being the strongest than he does about Gohan.
100%.
And that, to me, like you cannot, 100%. If you value something over your family, you're just not a good dad. Like he would rather, I swear on my life, like if Gohan died in a fight, but Goku ended up winning, he'd be sad. He'd be like, damn, like Gohan's dead, but I won. Like he'd be like,
you know what? I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah,
but I feel like, and I'm not giving it points for that, but that's just how Saiyans are.
That's
how they grew up.
I mean, like the creator, like Akira Toriyama, he even said, like, hey, Goku's not the hero y'all think he is. He just likes fighting.
Not. He does, bro.
If something strong comes, he just wants to fight it. And it just happens to align with the good side of things. Like, they're a bad person. So, I mean, he's not even like a hero. So, I mean, would he be more happy
he's
about
actually
the
villain.
He's actually the fucking villain if you think about it. Like, I don't know. I can see both sides. I think he's I'll say a fair dad. He ain't great. He ain't winning Father of the Year for sure. But he ain't a deadbeat like Gon's dad or, other dads.
Yujiro.
Yujiro's a deadbeat, bro. Just boxing up your own kid like that, bro. You crazy.
Yeah. So, he's an okay dad.
Yeah.
He's an okay dad. But yeah, shout out to that question. Mid at best, kind of borderline.
Mid.
Yeah.
Kind of borderline. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Another question from Sons of Tokyo. Shout out to y'all, man.
Bro,
really shout out to y'all.
Throwing in these questions.
Yeah, I know. Was Akame ga Kill ahead of its time?
Hell yeah.
Yep. 100%.
I'll be the first to say that shit.
Go off, Ellis. Go off, man. Go off.
I feel like when we did that top 10 list, I put Akame ga Kill in my honorable mention because it's such a good story. Like, you don't know in that story, you don't know like we get the perspective of this side, but on the other
Sure.
side, we also get their perspective. And it's like,
Right.
Mhm.
I know they're fighting for their own reasons, but it's like there's really no good person because everybody's killing everybody.
Yep.
And I feel like that show was ahead of its time with the storyline because we get both sides of like it's like war. Like no one in
Mhm.
war,
Yeah.
No one's
and
really right.
it's like their reasoning behind what they believe.
Yeah. They
And that's
truthfully
how this show
believe
played
that
out.
they're doing the right thing. And so
Exactly.
like you kind of see it from both sides.
Like it was
Yeah.
one scene where I forgot the character's name because I haven't seen the show in a minute, but
It's been
it
a
was
minute,
one
man.
character. He was on what we see as the villain side,
Mhm.
but he has a kid and a wife that he's
Yeah.
fighting for.
Mhm.
But on the
So
other
is
hand,
he really the villain? Like,
right, on the other
Yeah.
hand, you know that damn, you fighting on the bad side, but it's like I get it. So
yeah,
that story, it was ahead of its time.
story
I
wise,
completely
Yeah.
agree.
of course, it was ahead of its time. That's
Yeah.
like you can't even
Yeah.
debate that. Just the things that the entire show covered, way
Yeah.
ahead of its time, man.
So here's what I'll say. Because these type of the way the question is worded, obviously it's ahead of its time if you're talking about popularity wise. Like when this all became popularized, those type of shows, that type of storyline, way ahead of its time. We all agree. However, what I'll say is this. We all know that for a genre to start, for an idea to start, someone's got to do it first. Someone's got to pioneer it, right? And out of what I can think of, I think it's the first show that ever gave us that kind of double-sided story, right? So yes, it's ahead of its time, but it also was the first of its kind. So it's kind of one of those things that kind of goes along with it. Like because if no one's ever done it before, that means no one's has the ability to replicate it or to change it or take, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a pioneer. It kind of goes along with the territory of pioneering a
God
style
damn, I just hit
of
my
anime.
knee. I'm-
Oh, damn, that's gonna hurt, bro. Oh man, R.I.P.
Keep
bro.
going. Keep going.
I think it's kind of hard to quantify what exactly means ahead of its time because yeah, sure, it was ahead of the time of when other animes would pursue that kind of storyline or that kind of storytelling where it kind of gave you both perspectives, but someone had to do it first for other people to have the same idea. You know what I mean? So
right. No, I get you.
that's kind of my thought on it.
Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah, and at the time it was damn, I forgot when this anime came out, but at the time when it came out, the animation at that time was like that was kind of like at its best at the
Right.
time.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say as far as like animation story wise, and it was such a good story put together. Like I've seen where other shows kind of in the realm of doing this, but
Yeah.
it's not as like well constructed as say this show. But definitely, go on.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, all I gotta say is definitely like this show was unlike anything that I've ever seen at that time.
Facts. Yeah, it was. Remember that episode we were talking about CGI with animation?
Yeah. Yep.
And how we were saying like 10, 15, 20 years from now, the people who were getting shitted on for using CGI now are going to be looked at as the pioneers for the new way we look at anime.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I view this show is because it was the pioneer beforehand. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, if it had dropped during this era, everyone would have loved it.
Yep.
It would have got the love and attention it deserved. But in the same way, like the CGI gets shit on now, somebody had to do it first for it to start the movement. Somebody had to take that. Like, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like the thought process on did it really take an L? Was it before its time? That kind of thing. Somebody had to do it first.
Gotcha. And you talk about you talk about Ice Queen, man. Fuck all that with Elsa and Disney.
Yeah.
Give me Esdeath, bro. She was a villain,
bro. Talk about she had that dog in her, bro. I'm telling you,
crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, you know,
honestly, a gem of a show, bro. Gem.
Yeah. It's one of them shows where you gotta watch it. There's only like I say there's a good handful of shows where it's like you just have to watch it, bro.
Yeah, and it's hard to give a premise of the show. Like I can't really break it down in a concise synopsis. Like you're gonna have to go watch it.
Yeah, I ain't here to tell you about the whole show, man. Go ahead and watch it for yourself. But shout out to the Sons of Tokyo for asking them crazy questions. I like that.
Appreciate you, bro.
I like that. Yeah. Cool. We got one more question, but we got a comment. Just wanted to say you all are awesome. Congrats on your 1 year from the Anime Sakai podcast. Y'all are
Appreciate
amazing.
it, bro.
Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Okay, last question we got before we get into the actual, topics. Sons of Tokyo. Sons of Tokyo.
Love these
Shout
guys,
out, man. Love y'all, man. 3 anime you're thankful for watching.
I already got it.
Dragon Ball's on the list, bro.
Yep, I already got mine. So let's go ahead and knock the first spot off because everybody got.
Everyone's got Dragon Ball on the list. Yep. Naruto's on my list too. It just is. Okay. It just was like formulative in my childhood. It really was, like I said, it was really the one that my favorite character in all of anime comes from that show. If I was gonna live in any universe and I would live in the Naruto universe, I think it's awesome. Character development, just golly, Naruto's so good. Dragon Ball is so good. Last one. It's hard, man, because I feel like I'm gonna snub. It's hard because I'm gonna snub somebody.
I don't want to snub nobody, but I'm really thinking about my next. I know my next spot for sure. I'm thinking about that last spot.
I think it's got to be, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna break me to snub somebody, but it's got to be One Piece, bro. It's got to be. Like,
that's my second spot.
It's the standard, bro. Like, One Piece is the standard for me. Yeah. It's been going on for as long as I've been alive, longer than I've been alive, and it's still relevant. It's still good, and there's still questions I have. There's still questions I have, bro. I don't know how I'm still invested in a show that's been going on longer than I've been alive. I don't get it.
Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna say Dragon Ball for sure. It's got to be in there. Like Goku taught me what confidence was, bro. One Piece definitely in there. Definitely in there. I just love the way Luffy kind of leads. Like, he don't go in with no plan or nothing. He's like, bro, let's just get this shit done, bro. And I love that. I think that damn near formed how I am as a person, bro. I don't plan nothing, bro. I don't plan a damn thing. That last spot, man. That last spot is really tough. Really tough.
It's tough.
Real talk, we're all shonen hosts. I just want it to be known, bro. We're all
pretty much
for shonen, bro. Oh God.
I wanna say Avatar: The Last Airbender, bro.
Fire show.
I really do.
Yeah.
Because I feel like just the things that show taught me, like confidence-wise, you can build up your confidence. You don't gotta start out as that dude, but you can build it up and learn more self-confidence and learn, like, it even had like spiritual elements too, like meditation and all that. It had elements of like betrayal and drama and love and all that. My young ass, I don't care about none of that shit, but let's see it.
Yeah, you know what's crazy too is when we were talking about like seeing it from somebody else's perspective, there is nobody. Once you found out Zuko's story, there's nobody I felt worse for. I was like, bro, I don't even blame you, bro.
For sure, man. Yeah. Even like watching Zuko, like, try to change him, and it showed me another thing. Like, people can change. Like, Zuko tried his hardest to try to change when he like wanted to teach Aang firebend and stuff like that. He tried his hardest, and even when he lost his firebending abilities,
bro,
Zuko is one of the prime examples of character development in any show.
Absolutely,
not even anime wise, like any show. Period.
Yeah, because like we all know we hated Zuko in the beginning of the story. Hated him.
Yeah, I thought he was a
But
bitch.
then you see his Agni Kai story with his dad, and we're like, bro, it broke me. I was like, damn, your own dad fucked you up, bro. That's crazy.
And like watching Uncle Iroh try to like guide him in the right direction, because like of Uncle Iroh's story and like his son who did, I was like, man, when he started singing that song at his son's like gravesite, I was like, this
shattered me.
Yeah. This is real tough. So I'm gonna say Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Avatar.
I love the Avatar selection. I love it.
For me, Dragon Ball, like we all said, it's a staple. It's already solidified.
Has to be.
It's in there.
Second choice would be Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yep.
It's always a toss-up. It's always a toss-up between my favorite anime of all time, and it's always a mix-up between Dragon Ball Z or Yu Yu Hakusho. Bro, that show brings so many elements of a legendary like anime show.
Not wrong.
Out the gate, Yusuke Urameshi is him. He shows you that in the first episode. This dude sacrificed his life
He ain't
to,
lying.
to erase all the wrongs that he did. And he
Mhm.
came
lying.
back, Spirit Detective, and you see from what he was and what he is now,
Mhm.
major improvement. I love
Yeah.
the whole team. Probably, I ain't gonna say it's the best team, but probably it's up there as one of the best teams for me. Like,
Yep.
give me all of that. Give me all of that. Dark Tournament, hands down, one of the greatest tournaments
Tournament
arc
arcs. Yeah.
Oh,
ever,
easy.
Yep.
Easy.
That's
ever,
easy.
ever.
That's easy. It's
It
easy.
might be the best. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It might be
It
the
might,
best.
yo, I could rewatch that arc, and I will still be like sitting down for the first time.
Damn, is
Like,
it the
damn,
best? Like it
that
might
might be
be,
a
bro.
topic. That might be another topic. But they bring you villains. We get Toguro and we get Sensui.
Since we
It's always a toss up between them two because Sensui was a dog.
just a
He
menace, bro.
he didn't give
Yeah.
a fuck. Like Toguro gave a fuck kinda because he was like, "Yo, I want you to
Yeah,
get stronger by beating me."
yeah.
Sensui just wanted everybody dead.
Dead, bro. 6 feet under. Just a menace to society.
Knocked out.
Like, yeah. So that show brung just a different wave of factors with like mystery, with horror, with fighting, with
Right, right.
action, with it, like they brung a whole bunch of stuff, and
A really
my
good blend
third
of different styles too.
everything all in one, and my third,
Yeah.
damn, it was a toss up because Cowboy Bebop,
I
bro,
know you love
that
that
Mhm.
changed.
show.
That
Yeah.
changed. It's in my top 5, easy, but
Yeah, I know.
that changed the way I look at like sci-fi type shows. If it wasn't for
Bro,
that show, I wouldn't be getting into the other stuff that I'm into.
you know what
But
blows my
For
mind
sure.
is that
what's up?
show set the precedent for movies we have now. That's how
Exactly.
good that show was.
This is, and it was in 1997, bro. When you talk about
Yeah,
ahead of its time,
bro, facts. Imagine if they had dropped that. Oh, dude, with the animation we have today. Oh, golly,
bro,
Insane.
like, yeah.
Insane.
So, but with that being said, and I know I hyped the show up, Cowboy Bebop could have been in my top 3 if it wasn't for One Piece. I gotta say it, bro.
Got it.
I'm
Yep.
telling you,
Got
bro.
I
to.
gotta
Like,
say it.
Got to.
Shout out to all the One Piece fans. I got my bucket hat. It's, bro, I can't. This has to be in my top 3 best crews, best teams of anime ever.
I really don't
Everybody,
even think it's a debate. I think
It's
Luffy's
not.
crew is
It's
the
not.
best. It's the best team in anime, bro.
bro, when you're talking about Luffy's
Yeah.
character, he's in my top 5 character too. When you're
Oh,
talking
for
about
sure.
Luffy,
Yeah,
For sure.
when you talking
Not
about
even
him
like
not having a
main
plan,
character, bro. Just
right?
characters. Like,
yeah,
When you're
bro.
talking about not having a plan, and he just goes in, he don't care if you the strongest dude in the show. He's all
mm-hmm.
for it, even if he gets his ass beat several times, Kaido.
Facts.
But
Yeah.
yeah, he's one of them dudes, bro. Like he taught, or he inspired all of the crew members to be like, yo, I know like it sucks, like everybody's past sucks
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in the crew, but Luffy showed them and inspired them, yo, you are not as good like right now, and I know you've been through hardships, but yo, join me. We're gonna be the greatest pirate crew ever. And we're
fact.
gonna go
Mm-hmm.
on this adventure, and I'm gonna be king of the pirates, and you're gonna be along with me. I don't
Yeah,
care
and
what it takes.
what's crazy too is Luffy's one of those characters, and he just never lied to nobody, bro.
Yeah,
Never.
yeah,
He's never lied
He's
to
a
him.
liar. Luffy
Yeah,
is
he's just
so
gonna
like
keep it,
just innocent as a character. Like he don't give
bro.
a fuck about none of that. I remember one of my favorite Luffy moments is I think it's when him and Law team up, and Luffy was like, "You wouldn't betray me, right?" And Law's like,
right.
"Nah, bro." And Luffy's like, "Okay, bet." Like, bro,
It's so naive, just so
got
like,
an evil bone in his body. That's why I love Luffy, man.
And
That's why I
yeah,
love Luffy.
and the fact, which is so funny to me, the fact that we get these items called devil fruit powers,
mhm.
but we pirates, we sailing on the seas.
And we can't
These
swim.
dudes can't swim.
Crazy.
Like,
I'm like, bro, that
Yeah.
is the Oda was in his bag when he was thinking of this show,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
still is.
yeah,
So
I'm telling
Yeah,
you, Luffy's
and
crazy, man. Luffy
And
is
it blows
crazy.
my mind. The thing that really solidifies Luffy as a top 5 character, protagonist in anime, is 100% this. I remember when he first got his devil fruit power, and I was like, "Motherfucker, what the fuck you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with this, bro? Like you compare him to some of the other ones, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you gonna do with this?
Yeah.
And then you see where he's at now, and you're like, oh no, he a menace, bro. Like he really about it.
I'm gonna agree with you because, and I know we got to move forward, but I just want to say this: Luffy's powers, if you really think about it, it's not shit.
It's really not, bro.
It really ain't, bro.
But the way he be using that shit,
that's what I'm saying,
He's
bro.
Smart with it. He's real smart with it.
It makes him such a good character because there's certain characters that are written like this is my biggest knock on Naruto, and I know we're kind of getting off on a tangent, but like it is what it is. We do this all the time.
Who cares? It's our 1 year episode.
There are people who are written. There are people who are written to be overpowered, right?
Yeah,
they're just written. You can never lose. Like Luffy wasn't written that way. He just wasn't. Right. And every time he wins, you're like, wait a second, where did that come from? Like, what? Mm-hmm. Like he takes a bunch of misfits. Is really what they are. They're like outcasts, like Zoro's. Like I still remember when Zoro got like recruited to the squad.
Yep.
Right. Like had no chance of really ever being anything in his life. Mm-hmm. If we're being honest, right? And now he's the first mate to the inevitable king of the pirates. Like, come on, bro. Like this show is good, bro.
I'm gonna talk a little bit about how these past few episodes of One Piece have been going, but I'll say that for later.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. It's going.
Yeah.
God,
and then
dang.
I know the original question was like, what 3 animes are you thankful for, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, look, we be talking so much, I forgot.
I know.
Yes, 3 animes that we thankful for.
My honorable mention. I know it didn't make the top 3, but my honorable mention is because it really got me reinvested in anime because I went through like a lull period in my life where I was like, I'm not really watching a whole lot. I'll rewatch some of the other ones I've watched as a kid, like just, because they're good, but it wasn't really like a fire for anime. It was Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer got me right back in the mix. Like it made me anticipate every episode, everything that was going on, the character development, the animation studio, everything, bro. I'm still waiting on Zenitsu to be him, bro. It's going to happen. I promise. Like Demon Slayer is one of those shows that it can get a person who doesn't give a damn about anime into anime, bro.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna show anyone a show that's like, listen, bro, you want to see what anime is all about? In like a whole the first season will get them fucking hooked.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I'm thankful. So my honorable mention is Demon Slayer because I'm thankful for all the people it brought back into the anime community.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's all the questions that we got. Thank you for everybody who sent in questions. Appreciate y'all. Now we're gonna get into the actual topics because it's been an hour.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, we answered questions for an hour. So yeah, first topic I got, right? Suicide Squad Isekai anime announced. DC is dropping a Suicide Squad Isekai anime. It's a 1-minute trailer on YouTube, and honestly, it's animated by Wit Studio. Yeah. And the author of ReZero is the main director for it. So I think it might be fire. If you watch the trailer, like it shows Harley Quinn, it shows Joker, it shows like I don't know if Harley Quinn and Joker are going into this different world or if somebody from that different world is going into the DC universe. But all I saw Harley Quinn fighting these like monsters, so I'm thinking Harley Quinn and Joker are going into this magical fantasy world and trying to find out why they're there. And it's honestly, I'm kind of excited because Harley Quinn and Joker, they don't have any like crazy flashy powers. Like at the end of the day, they're just kind of people.
Psychotic people. Like,
yeah. So it's going to be really weird seeing them fight in like a fantasy setting against magic and spells and all of that type of stuff. So I'm excited for it. When it drops, I couldn't tell you. DC could probably tell you. I can't tell you. But
I don't even think DC can tell you jack right now. That they just fucking everything up.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. The reason I'm excited for it is because there's never been, and I know this is a bold statement, there's never been a bad DC animated anything.
No, that's facts.
No, DC kills it with animation. DC kills it.
They are on fire, bro. Like I've never seen a bad DC. I'm talking like all the way from early Justice League to like Young Justice to all the Flashpoint Paradox movies, everything, every movie, every show, everything that's been animated by DC is fire. So I have really high hopes for them because some of my favorite moments in my life was watching, like, I don't know if y'all ever remember watching the early Justice League with like
Yep.
Wally West Flash, John Stewart Green Lantern,
Yep.
Superman, Hawker, all them Johns, like Batman Beyond, Fire, so I know they know how to write these stories. I'm just like, I'm curious, like you said, is it going to be them coming to the DC world, or is it going to be just Harley and Joker going to this Elseworld or whatever's going on? And I firmly believe that DC, and when it comes to animation, they got it on lock. And I know it's jumping in kind of like a different different style animation. It's going to be good. I think so.
No, yeah, facts. I agree with both of y'all. Like, but what I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but what I heard is it's going to be kind of like a Suicide Squad story. I think the characters from Suicide Squad are going to be in here.
Yep.
So we gonna see how that goes. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. In the trailer, it was mainly like Harley Quinn and Joker that got highlighted.
Right. So they only showing you a taste.
Squad band. Yeah.
Yeah. So. They only showing you a little bit. But if it's by the people who wrote ReZero, I'm currently watching that right now, and I'm loving it.
Yep.
Who are, you said which studios? What shows have they?
Attack on Titan.
AOT.
That's all I need to know.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm ready.
I'm with it. I'm all for it.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be good, bro. It's gonna be good, bro.
For sure. Yeah. It is. All right. Next topic I got. For all you Naruto fans out there. It's coming back. It's coming back. September 3rd is coming back. All right. So
it's coming back, bro.
Just to lay some stuff out so we can kind of guesstimate what the 4 new episodes might be. Sasuke got his own anime. He had his own manga, and then he had his anime adaptation of that manga. The creators behind Naruto put out a Naruto P99, which is a poll basically seeing which of the Naruto characters are the most popular. Minato won, the 4th Hokage.
Of course he did.
Minato
He's
won.
my dog.
And yeah, the writer of the manga promised, hey, whoever wins this poll, because it ran from December 2022 to January 2023, whoever wins this poll is going to get their own manga written for them. So
damn. Okay.
I think it's going to be a fleshed out story of the 4th motherfucking Hokage that we get 4
in the
episodes,
3rd Ninja War.
100% based on him. That's what I think it is. Sasuke got his own. I got a science how I'm breaking it down, bro. Sasuke got his own manga because they were kind of testing the waters. Like how would it look if we started focusing on somebody else?
Sure.
They tested the waters. It got received very good. They said, okay, let's see if we can adapt it into an anime, see how they feel about it. People fucked with it. Okay. Let's reanimate some new episodes. Let's reanimate some old episodes for the anniversary, see how they like it. People loved it. Okay, let's see who they like, who they really fuck with. Minato.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's coming.
The only other character. There's 2 people, there's like 2 arcs that I've been wanting to see my whole life. One, why was Minato so feared by all the nations? Because like we only saw like glimpses of it. You know what I mean? Like when they say, the Yellow Flash took out like 1,000 ninja and like, and you see him like kind of just fuck everybody up with the flying Raijin and all that. But like, why was he even selected to be the 4th Hokage? Why? Like, what made him stand out of all the other people who could have done it? Because the 3 legendary Sannin were still alive. Fugaku was there, and he was in the running, and he was a hero in the 3rd Great Ninja War because they called him Wicked Eye Fugaku, so we don't even know his powers yet. So like, Minato must have been him, bro. And we really don't even know all his escapades that he went on. But he must have been a dog, and he was the youngest Hokage ever selected. So that it has to be for something. And the other arc I wanted to know is I want to see all of Kakashi's and Itachi's Anbu missions. I want to see what happened. I want to see how menacing was Kakashi. Why did they call him cold-blooded? Like even Itachi was afraid of this guy. So you got to let us know like what is going on. And if they give us that, if they give us Minato's like whole character arc,
yeah, no, it's give me all of that.
Granted, it could be anything. I could be completely wrong. I could be 100% wrong. But it could be anything.
That's good though, because we need to start doing this. Like anime studios and stuff, we need to start give us what the fans want. Like you make a poll, do a vote. Like, all right,
answer the questions.
Right. Like, do y'all want to see this or do y'all want to see this? And if I get like a certain amount of votes by the end of, say, a few months, then we gonna stick with it, and we go do a whole new anime. Like, give me stuff like that. Like, video games have started to, like, the studios and developers have started to listen to what the fans want. We need the anime studios to do that same thing, which they are kind of doing. But like, I like this poll vote thing, but like, we need to start doing that.
And I was reading online about the potential of what these 4 episodes could be. And right now, the leading theory is that it's going to be all of the interactions between the end of Shippuden and when Naruto became Hokage. So because after the end of the war, there still was like rogue ninjas and all that stuff going on. So it's going to be like Naruto going on all these S rank missions to clear all the remaining damage after the battle with Kaguya and all that jazz. Like, it's going to be everybody cleaning up on everything.
So I'm confused because what I heard was it's basically like a remake of like younger Naruto on his adventures. So is it not?
It could very well be that. I know
it could be anything.
We have no concrete evidence.
That's just what I think after everything I have seen. It could be anything. Yeah. So it could be filler. Who knows? Fuck it.
Yeah, who knows? We have literally no idea. It could be about Sakura.
Yeah. You can see Ito running the flower shop for 4 episodes. Like, it could be anything, man.
It could be the pervy sage creeping on people in a bath, bro. We don't know.
Facts. Yeah, it could be anything, man. Could be anything. But yeah, that's all I got, man. That's all I got. So, actually, I'm fucking tripping. That is not all I got. Hell's Paradise. Season 2.
Facts.
Not announced. Yo, first off, how y'all feel about season 1? How do y'all feel about season 1? Have y'all watched
I'll let Ellis go. I'll let Ellis go.
So yeah, I finished it.
Okay.
Now, would I put this as like one of the best that I've seen? No.
Okay, I was like, you're gonna shock me if you say that.
I wouldn't put that, but I will say this is a great anime to watch, and I was here for it throughout the whole. It was a roller coaster, definitely, and the way stuff was going, it's like, bro, how are these characters gonna beat this enemy? Because they're OP at this point, and it's like, what can we even do? And then they started learning their techniques and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, okay, got it. That's where we're going with this. So now, regardless, people died. Don't get it twisted.
Of course,
people died in this show. But
R.I.P. to my boy. You know what? I ain't even gonna say his name. But Ellis,
I was like, I'm like trying to keep the spoilers out of it, but like,
R.I.P. to my dog, man. Ellis, you know.
But no,
it's talking about.
But it's a really good show. It's a great what did it come out like spring anime?
I think it was like early spring.
Yeah. So definitely if you haven't watched that, definitely check out Hell's Paradise. It's really good. So all in all, overall, I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I give it 8 out of 10.
That's a pretty solid rating.
Yeah, I gave mine a 7. I gave it a 7.6.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid rating. 8 is good. I like when you first heard about the Tencent and how like OP they are, like they haven't even gotten to the worst of the worst yet. They're like,
it's coming down.
What's the Tencent? What the hell is the Tencent? Yeah. They're like, bro, like you're like the island is like this, and you ain't even made it here yet. You is nowhere close to it. I'm like, yo. They out here doing all of this, and they're not even a third of the way where they need to be at.
They got so much farther to go, bro.
They got so much. And then, like, when you first see, I'm not going to spoil it. When you first see a glimpse of, like, what they can do, it's like, yo.
Yeah, ain't ready, bro.
Yeah. They are insane, bro. Like, they've literally mastered as much immortality as a motherfucker can master, bro. They got it, bro.
They've had it all.
I'm excited for season 2. I'll give season 1 an 8. I don't think they could do anything different. I think season 1 kind of had a good pacing. good flow, good storytelling. Visuals, pretty good, pretty good.
Solid.
Obviously, animation quality, it ain't gonna be like super crazy or nothing like
Right.
that.
Yeah, but it's
Because other
serviceable.
than yeah, it's serviceable. Other than like Gabimaru using his like ninpo and stuff like that, ain't too much flashing going on the screen.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, I'll give it like an 8. I'll give it an
I
8,
gave
and
it.
I'm
I
excited for
gave.
season 2.
Yeah, I'm excited for season 2. I gave it a 7.6. You guys know how I am with endings, bro. Like, the endings are really, really hard on me. So the reason I didn't like, I'm not like, I'm never gonna wait up to watch this episode drop. You know what I mean, for
Mhm.
season 2. So I'm not like, the ending for me was just kind of like, okay, we know season 2 coming. I wish you would just tell us, like, man, it's kind of hard to do a spoiler-free review. I want to know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to know what's happening, what's
Yeah.
the plan, how are we going forward? And like you said, B, like, we realize very quickly, like, damn, bro, y'all aren't even close to where you need to be. Not even close.
Right.
I think, like you said, serviceable animation, good story, good character development so far. I've seen. I will watch season 2, but it's not like
It's not on your. You're not
it's
checking
not
for
like
it.
I'm dying
Mhm.
for it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'll say about House Products.
No.
Cool. Well,
Okay.
yeah, that's all I got, gang.
Hey,
That's all I got.
I got two things,
Shoot,
All right.
go for it.
and we can go quick or however y'all want to take it. I just want to take a moment to appreciate Bleach coming back.
Facts, bro.
Bro, have y'all seen the episode?
I haven't seen it yet.
I ain't seen it yet.
It came back like it never left. This is October all over again, bro.
Really?
Good.
10 out of 10, and I will say that shit right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh man,
it's like we left off right where we started, literally. And
bro.
not to spoil anything, but we already in the shit. Like we
Really?
going back to the shit. Like we already in the
Mhm.
shit.
Bro, I gotta watch this
And
episode, bro.
from what I know, we not, bro.
It's
We
not
not
going
ready.
anywhere anytime
We
soon.
not ready. We
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
This is about to go viral of the stuff that I know,
Right.
and wait till it gets animated. So definitely take the time out of y'all's day. If not today, tomorrow, definitely. It's on Hulu.
Mm.
First episode out. These
I'll watch it.
Quincy's are no freaking joke.
All right, bro.
Ichigo got two of them things already.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, but yeah, everyone knows Ichigo's him, bro. Like everybody knows.
Ichigo is him. But the more
Hey.
stuff you start, like the more stuff you it starts to get what's the word? Like it starts opening up more stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and your mind is gonna be like, oh shit, so that's why that is, or that's how that
Right.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, first episode, we already in the shit. Already.
Easy.
Man,
Already.
we
Easy
really getting
watch.
treated right in 2023, bro.
Easy
I'm
watch.
gonna lie.
Yeah. Real
Yeah.
good.
And I
Cool.
will say one more thing, and then that's going to be it for me. The way these past 15 to 20 episodes of One Piece have been going, I remember when y'all had that topic of like that artistic dude or developer, I don't know, but he made
When he
saying
said
a
that he's
statement.
gonna have the best animation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The way how stuff has been going,
He backing
Yeah,
it up,
bro.
huh?
He
like
talking that mess, bro.
we got the fight for big. I don't know if y'all caught up, but we got the fight for Big Mom
Yep.
and
Mhm.
Eustace and Law.
Mm-hmm.
That was some of the most cleanest animation I done seen. And we got the Zoro
Really?
and King fight.
Now that's what
No
I'm
word.
waiting for. Yeah,
Oh, it's already up. Like it's
I
already
got
up.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
I'm not caught up, bro. I'm not. I've been. I
Yo,
gotta.
yo,
Gotta get hip to it.
Zoro is this is why Zoro is the second best of all the group.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna show
I
you
mean,
that.
yeah.
He gonna show you that. And
Y'all know Zoro's
damn.
my favorite character from One Piece, bro. So like, you know, I'm
Mhm.
waiting
Yeah,
for
Zoro,
it, bro.
he shows you why he's him
Yeah.
for real. And we also got damn, I forgot his name. But anyway, we also get a fight, another major fight of Kaido's like big two or his second best.
His first mate.
So we got King fighting Zoro, and we got Queen fighting who's the cook?
Sanji.
Sanji?
Bro, Sanji. I can't put into words. Y'all need to watch it. Get on that shit.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
We are getting Gear 5 soon.
It should be
soon.
like August, August 6th.
No, it's
August
gonna be
9th.
like July of this month.
Really?
It's coming. It's coming.
Gear 5's gonna blow my mind, bro.
Yep.
Because I know we already saw like a flicker of it, but it's really not like it wasn't enough for us to like make any crazy assumptions on it.
Judgments or anything like that.
Yeah. I know it's about to go crazy, bro.
That shit about to go viral too. Like it's about to break the internet.
Yeah.
When that
There's
happens.
some places that want to show it in theaters, like have a watch party for it in theaters.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So I think they should do that. I honestly think the episode with Gear 5, like they have animators from, I want to say Warner Brothers, like the ones that worked on Looney Tunes and shit like that. Yeah.
Okay.
They got animators from Warner Brothers that are coming in to work on it. And from what I read in the manga, they gonna need it.
Yeah,
they're gonna need it.
Yeah.
So.
And Jujutsu Kaisen is also back. First episode, season 2
I
came.
did see that.
Baby.
Yeah.
So it's
We
summer's
can treat it
looking
right,
good.
bro.
Summer's looking
We
good.
can treat it right, bro.
We eating. But yeah,
I don't think I have anything else. We already talking about the upcoming stuff that's being dropped. We're getting Elden Ring DLC news later on this month. I don't know if y'all been watching any of the gameplays that've been dropping, like any of the like Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay that's
already
been dropping, bro. When I tell you that that Johnny Cage gameplay, yo, this game is gonna be fire, bro. Like I haven't been hyped for a fighting game like this in a minute, bro. So there's like a lot of stuff. 2023, for all the shit that's going on that's not good, there's a lot of good shit dropping, bro.
Yep.
A lot of good shit. And I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. You already know. I'm getting ready for Mirage when it drops because right now I'm playing through Odyssey. I just finished AC Origins. Fire game.
Oof, good luck. Odyssey.
Odyssey is a long game. It's really not. I really don't fuck with it like I fucked with Origins because Origins was fire, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I know a lot of people hated on it because it was like the first title that switched the gameplay from like assassinations and stealth to like RPG style. Fuck them. AC Origins, great game. Odyssey. I'm gonna go ahead and skip over Valhalla. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it.
Yeah, I heard that game was stupid.
Well, nobody blame you for it either.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that mug. But as far as like anime goes, I'm gonna get back on that One Piece. I'm probably gonna go watch that right after this, actually. So, I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Appreciate you guys for riding for 1 year. Appreciate everything you guys have done. Thanks for letting me come along for the ride. It's been a pleasure to debate you guys and agree with you guys and bring up topics for a year. And hopefully we get this going for at least another 2, 3, however long we got to go. You know, if we end up
however long it goes. You know what I'm saying?
One of these days, maybe we have a studio in Los Angeles and we just like the big names. Who knows?
Hey, anything can happen.
You know, shout out to y'all for real. I know I said it already, but for real, shout out to y'all. Everybody who, supports us, all the fans, all the, followers, supporters. We love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all always sharing our content and couldn't be here without you. So appreciate you all. That's all we got. So thank you for watching the 1 year episode. We only going up from here and we will see y'all in 2 weeks. Deuces.
Yes, sir.
Deuces.